coming in right now. Unfortunate news coming in from Chhattisgarh. A Naxalite attack is being reported. IED blasts, one after the other, on the CRPF and DRG team that were out on patrol. 2 CRPF jawans riding the bike have survived. The team has gone out to provide security to the polling party. Confirmation of 2 IED blasts have been reported. Naxalites carried out the blast to harm the security forces. Yesterday itself, the Naxalites had put up banners and posters of boycotting voting. This is the second phase in Chhattisgarh. Violence being reported from Chhattisgarh as well. Even during the first phase, there was an IED blast where one CRPF constable had gotten injured. Once again, with what is being reported from Chhattisgarh, 2 CRPF jawans have reportedly been injured in an IED blast. Cutting across immediately, my colleague Rahul Gautam joining us with the latest. Rahul, will you get us up to speed with the latest news break coming in of IED blast? What is the nature of injuries? What are you getting in right now?
Well, as far as sources are concerned, they're indicating to us that this blast took place this morning, and in fact, as we speak, combing operation is on. 2 CRP jawans, they escaped unhurt, and they were riding on a bike. They were going to a polling booth to provide security to that particular polling booth. Now, remember, Naxalites had given a call to boycott the elections in Chhattisgarh, and this has happened in Dhamtari, which you can say one of the Naxalite-affected area of Chhattisgarh. And as we speak, security forces are on ground there. The combing operation is on. And yesterday also, in a similar unfortunate incident happened. 2 more IEDs have been located. This is what we are learning from our sources. 2 more IEDs have been located in the same vicinity, and as we speak, bomb disposal squad, they're already disposing these bombs, these IEDs safely. But obviously this has raised concern as far as security agencies are concerned, and obviously they are now heightening the security given the fact that 70 assembly seats are undergoing polling today. And in fact, Mr. TS Singh Deo is also here, who's the Deputy Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. Sir, a blast has been reported from Dhamtari. A blast has been reported. I'll just get a quick word from Mr. TS Singh Deo. And as far as government is concerned, Mr. TS Singh Deo, in fact, he also said that he has already, since the administration is now in the hand of Election Commission, so the security aspect is now taken care by Election Commission, but adequate security forces are already on ground, and a combing operation is on. 2 more IEDs have been located, and the bomb disposable squad, they are disposing it off. But obviously this has raised concern, and this has led to tightening more security in and across polling booths across the state.
Well, Rahul, you're right, but it also flies in the face of the incumbent government, because Bhupesh Baghel has gone to town in most political rallies where he said he's ended Naxalism where Chhattisgarh is concerned. The sheer fact that just for 90 seats, the election still has to be split, where 20 seats of Chh'garh Bastar went into election in the first phase, and the second phase 70 seats, not without violence, and that's the unfortunate part. Rahul, I'm going to come right back to you in terms of nature of injuries where these 2 CRPF jawans are concerned. Can you collate it for us and get us the latest? Podobi, I want to get you into this conversation because violence in both states, filtering in terms of reports. Chh'garh, Madhya Pradesh, where there has been a clash between BJP and Congress workers. Morena firing tear gas shelling late last night. The area mostly prone to violence, especially on polling day. And now in Chhattisgarh, where, the last rally I remember listening in, Bhupesh Baghel said that we've ended Naxalism, clearly not on ground.
As far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, the report of the IED blast by Naxalites in Chhattisgarh definitely very, very worrying, because these were security personnel who were going in to provide security to the polling parties. It's a huge responsibility and a challenge that they face. Of course, the bulk of the tribal belt, the Adivasi belt, the Naxal-infected belt has already cast its vote in the first phase of the assembly elections in Chhattisgarh on November 7th. But of course, there are of course, pockets that are casting their ballot in this phase as well. And that remains a security challenge as well. As far as those incidents from Jhabua and Morena are concerned in Madhya Pradesh, again, very disturbing reports over here. As you pointed out, the contest here, as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, is to a large degree concentrated to the Gwalior-Chambal region in itself, because this is where maximum of those defectors who in fact went away with Jyotiraditya Scindia in March 2020 from the Congress to join the Bharatiya Janata Party came from. 16 of those legislators, 22 who defected to the BJP, were from this region. It's a grudge fight as far as the Congress and the BJP are concerned. Obviously, the BJP was able to regain some of that lost ground in this region because the Congress swept this region in the last election. But the BJP was able to reclaim some of that lost ground in the November 2020 by-poll. But since then, of course, it's been a challenge to keep the house together, especially with, many of BJP workers and party office bearers not being very happy with congressmen coming into the party and being given pride of position as well. And so they've switched sides to the Congress party. So it's a huge challenge in this region. And as you pointed out, the caste equations also as well, which make it a very, very interesting election as far as this region is concerned. As far as Morena, I can tell you that the incident of exchange of gunfire, which we're bringing to our viewers, has been reported from Dimni, the constituency from where Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Agriculture Minister, is seeking to be elected. So it has, of course, its own share of challenges. The minister is facing a very tough battle over there in that seat itself. But of course, this is adding, security challenges as well. And speaking of security challenges,